Good afternoon and welcome to Options Center. I just want to do an early update because I think we're at a pivotal point going into Jackson Hole Catalyst tomorrow. And of course, the market is not going to make it easy for you. So they're going to put you in a position where the bulls or the bears could win this. So what we have here, we're going to go ES. We're going to use S&P futures because I think it depicts the best picture on the 65-minute chart. So let's check it out. We have the daily ES right now. We have the traditional technical analysis says, hey, we rejected hard off of the 50 and the 20-day moving average. Just like I said in the video last night, take profits. You have to. That was a very objective short. We also have a lot of people looking at this as a head and shoulder, where this would be the right shoulder. Now, there's a caveat to it. So we have this bearish posture going in tomorrow, but if we add on some indicators here, first of all, we're going to need confirmation by heading lower than the the 430, about 7 area. To confirm more downside. I know that seems like the obvious, but if we're looking at, let's put on, we're moving a little slow there. Okay, so let's put on some indicators. We have our momentum indicators. Yes, it's still heading down. I don't expect that to change very much. If anything, I think we'll get some sort of whipsaw to where we cross over, but don't go over the zero line. But we just broke out from this downtrend line from the RSI. I just don't see this little move creating a wave 3 to the downside. And I'll show you what I mean on the Elliott wave. But it doesn't give you a whole lot of room to just, dive to the downside for another huge leg. I do believe it should kind of give us a little bit more upside and maybe a little divergence, and maybe not even all the way to 70 on this RSI strength indicator, but I mean, just getting down to the 50, 960 zone, I'm not sure it's enough. It just looks too small. So not only that, so after you break down, we're back testing and heading up. We have our RSI Stoke. We're still in a bullish posture, and by bullish I just mean that our bounce is not over after the breakout. This is a much faster indicator. This slow Stoke is really key here. We're just getting off the mat, so just breaking off. We have a buy signal. So those are just kind of just a little bit of clues that this bounce might not be over. So let's also show you what I mean on this Elliott wave picture. We didn't even hit the 50%. We came so close, didn't hit the 50%. So we didn't hit any of our targets yet. 50 and 60% are our targets. It does not have to hit that target, but we will be. We'll see what happens next. If for some reason this is some sort of large wave 4 with that leading diagonal where that 3 wave down, and then we consider this whole thing a 3 wave, and now we're looking at a wave 4 and down to 5, then we'll be looking to an objective call shot, to go long on this 4,300 area here next, if this all doesn't work out here for us. But we got to use the information that we have ahead of us. So let's go ahead and go down to the 65-minute. Let's do the same thing. Let's start off with the traditional technical analysis, and we rejected off of this back test here of this trend line that we had going down quite a ways from the I'll show you, right all the way down here from March. So that's a back test to that trend line, and we rejected off of it, and we're breaking down levels, not looking so hot, still looking bearish, right? Well, we still have to take in consideration some of these indicators. Now on the 65-minute indicator for our momentum, we're starting to get divergence. So you have a low here and we're creating positive divergence. We squiggle around here for a while, and as soon as we break out of this, we're going to make a downtrend line here. We'll have another buy signal. Here, kind of making that early cross as well. We'll be looking for a buy signal, possibly coming up soon. I just don't see where this is just going to keep falling, a free fall. I do believe this is a pullback here before going higher. Now, those two scenarios coming out, we'll play around with this with the Elliott wave. That way we can show our different scenarios that we're dealing with. And right now, this being our initial move down here with a low, and we had our possibly, I can count this as a leading diagonal, as in a 3-wave up, down, 3-wave up, 3-wave down, and a 3-wave up, all kind of expanding as we go. And then we, again, didn't touch the 50 or the 60. It's not usual. You typically on a wave 2 get those. So now that we have a 5-wave structure to the upside, and I know that there's a couple ways you can count it, but if you count this as a 5-wave structure here, then we get a 3-wave pullback right to 62%. How convenient going into tomorrow. So 62% retracement, and possibly if the market interprets Powell as bullish, at least for the initial move, and then we'll be looking for a 5-wave move up. So 5, 3, 5 would be our zigzag. This is a very odd. It's not a typical 5-wave move where you have the leading diagonal. And so this next one will probably be very impulsive, a clear 5 waves to the upside. Now that's just if the bounce continues. If the bounce does not, here is how I would say that this bounce is over, and we consider this a 5-wave move here. You can count this 5 ways somehow, and then you get a correction and a 5-wave move up, saying that the zigzag is over with and our bounce is complete. Now into tomorrow, what we're going to have to see is this is an impulsive 5-wave move. You'd have to count this as a impulsive 5-wave move, and we'd be looking for a 618 retracement, a 50%, 60% retracement back. It's as simple as that. Okay. So going in tomorrow, we're not just going to free fall straight down from this point here, from the 4,400 area. We're going to have some sort of retracement. So either way, we're looking for a bounce here, but this bounce either fails in this area or it continues to rise before heading short. So I think it's fair to say that what I'm looking for, in a nutshell, to complete this video very short, is going into tomorrow, this being the bearish move, more bearish move, and heading much lower.